Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. And today's daily for July 26th, we have Oh Hi, as you can see. So let's just jump into this one, see what we can get going on here. Let's get into it. Should be nice and quick on these guys to start as usual. We can put you here, boom, and boom. There we go, 4x4 done, quick enough. Let's see what else we got here now. We can put all of these in. This has to go here, you here. And what else? You can put these guys all here. Finish off our yellows. We're going to get one of these guys done for, yep, these two here, which will put all these guys in. Then we can finish this up, and that will finish the blue. Now we're definitely going to have some kind of repeat going on here, so we just need to figure out where it is. It's this one and this one. This must be a yellow, which means this is blue, yellow, blue. Good, good, good. Nice and easy. Let's get into some more of the hard ones here. Get a little bit more thinking going on. You have to be blue, you're yellow, blue. This is blue, yellow, yellow, blue. This one here has to be a yellow to finish. This is blue. And this one here has to be a blue. These are all done actually, so these are just all blue. So these are both yellows. Then we can do blue, blue, yellow, and blue. Good. Now this one here is yellow. This is blue. This is yellow. And next goes here for a blue. And where is the next little bit of info that we can use? Let's see. Okay, why am I being blind? Why does this happen every single day? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. Where are we? Let's do a little bit of a look-see here and see if we can figure out which one's which again. Nothing that way. Doesn't look like there's anything this way either, which is always a wonderful thing to go through. We don't have enough to do any kind of repetition at the moment, so that can't be it. So I am really just not seeing something obvious. And why will my brain not function properly? It's probably because it's 4:30 in the morning. I'm trying to get this done. That could be a possibility. Let's see. There really can't be any repetition here, so we have to be just being slow. Unless I made a mistake somewhere, but I don't see that as being the case. None of those can be it. It must be one of those. Okay, here we go. This guy here is one thing we can at least do. There's only one more yellow. It can't go here because it forced two blue, so this is blue. Do you have anything more like that? And this one probably has something to do with it, right? No, it doesn't. Okay. Those are three. There's one more of each of those. This guy here. There's one more of those. There's one of each of those. This guy, there must be something here. Why can't I see it is the question, though. And this is really baffling me at the moment. Goodness gracious, what am I doing? Let's go through source by source, and maybe we're just going to find something that's sticking out with this. Let's go top to bottom. There's only 3 and 3, 3 and 3, 3 and 3. 3, 3, nothing there. This is a 3, 3. This is a 3, 3. That's just a 2, 2. This is 3, 3. These are all done. Well, maybe there must be a repetition. Maybe I'm just being too slow on the uptake. Yeah, there is a repetition. I don't know why I wasn't looking at that. This one here and this one here are currently the same. Therefore, this must be a yellow. Okay. I don't know why I thought there wouldn't be a repetition there at this point, but there clearly was. So this has to go here, this has to go here. Now we're going to have to be able to do another repetition at some point. This one yes, this can't be yellow, it must be blue. Because then these two would have repeated. And if that is the case, what does that then say about maybe the one of these verticals? This one here doesn't repeat with anything yet. Doesn't repeat with anything there. This guy doesn't repeat with anything either. Okay. This guy is not repetitious. This guy, is it possible? Well, I know these two are getting close to being the same, but there's not enough on there yet to be able to reduce those in any way. Same goes with these two. Maybe it's something horizontal now that we need to figure out. Let's look at that. Let's look at these two here. That we already used this one to and that one to remove an option. Oh, it's this one and this one. This one can't be blue. Yeah, that's accurate. So this one is yellow. That's going to get us and put blue here. Now we know this is blue, yellow, blue, yellow. Good. Now we must have another one that we can look at on the verticals that are going to tell us what's what. Let's find where it is though first. Not you. We already looked at a bunch of these. Not you, because again, we have those guys, but they're not to the point where we can use them. What about this one? Yeah, this and this are currently the same. For some reason, I'm just not seeing them this morning, but this one has to be yellow and blue. That forces blue, yellow. Now, we'll probably have one of these guys be a repetitious type of sort. Which one is it going to be? Don't see one of them at the moment. Because this guy and this guy aren't the same. 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 Okay, maybe it's still one of these two going up and down. Because we don't have a 4x4 yet. Let's look at those again. This one here. We have the double blue. Okay, there it is, yep. This one and this one are currently the same, so now we have to mix them up. So that's yellow, that's blue, yellow, blue. There we go. Oof, that was a rough one. Well, it took us like 4 minutes, but that was rough. Let's move into the 10. Hope we have a little bit more luck on this guy. Let's get these guys in here. We'll do all the fun stuff to get going. These are all blues, yellow, yellows, blue here. This one has to force the yellow. This will be blue, yellow. This is yellow and blue and yellow. I think this one's done. Yeah, those are 5 and 5. Those are done, so this one has to pop in. So does this and this and this. These guys are done, so these are all blues, which means these are both yellows. That forces blue, yellow. And this one looks like it's done. Yeah, it is. So these are all blues. Good. What do we have left now? Gotta do the old searchy and find something that we've got to work with. We've got a bunch of 4s on the blues. Well, I guess we can use that, right? Because if we say we have 4 here, we can only do one more blue. Well, we can't put a blue essentially in any of these, because that will leave 3 yellows right here. Yeah, so we can... Come on, brain. Get working here. I guess it means that these all are just yellow. Because again, if we put a blue here, we're messed up. We put a blue here, we're messed up. If we put a blue here, we're messed up. So all of these end up being yellows. It's kind of a weird how all of those fit into place on this one, but that seems to be the case. Now, all of those yellows coming together didn't actually seem to affect any of these other guys. Let's think about the blues. See, this one doesn't have the same effect because we don't have any situation where we would have multiple yellows in a row, depending on where we put the blue. So we're going to have to find something else then that we can hang our hat on. 2 3s, 2 3 4s. Oh, this one here is just a given yellow, which forces blue. Didn't see that guy right away. Anything else now? Don't see anything left on any of these verticals. Let's look over to the horizontals for a second. 2 3 4. Okay, we can do something on this guy too. Same concept. We have 4 yellows. So if we were to put a yellow here, that would be all the yellows. We'd have to put blues, everything else, and that wouldn't work. So this is blue. This has to also be... Wait, did I do that backwards? Yeah, if this was yellow, it would cause multiple blues. If this is yellow, it would cause multiple, so this is blue as well. Okay. Are we looking at any possible repeats right now? We are. For some reason, it takes me a second to look at the repeats when it doesn't look like there's any real patterning going on. But this guy here and this guy here are currently the same. Therefore, this has to be yellow, this has to be blue. That's going to force this to be blue, yellow, yellow. I don't know why it feels like when you're getting to the point of these guys, when you're looking for repetition, you kind of wait towards the end usually, but not the case apparently this morning, I guess. All right, what more can we say? And can we do any more of these other guys? Did we get any other these ones that are currently now have 5s that I just have to kind of dig out of this place? 2 5s. Okay, we can do our little trick up here. If this were to be blue, that would be all the blues, and these would both be yellow, so it can't be. So that is yellow, this is blue. Anything else like that? Might have to jump into really looking at each one individually because I'm, again, struggling to see exactly what we have here. That one looks good unless there's another repetitious. Do we have anything close to that? Possibly on the horizontals. Yes, this one and this one are currently the same. If I were to put a yellow here, that would finish the yellows. These would both be blue and it would match this. So this has to be blue. Therefore, this is yellow. Okay. 4. So that one is now changed. Any of these other guys that are in the same boat? 2 3 4. 1 and 1. No. All right, let's go back and look at these again. Let's go through them. This guy doesn't appear to be matching up with anything just yet. And it has 1 of each left. This guy isn't, or is it? Nope, it doesn't match that guy. So skip that one. You. We had already changed this one to not match that one. What about you? There's nothing currently usable for that guy. How about you? I think you and you are the key here. Yeah, look at this one. These two are currently the same. So if I were to put a blue here, that would force these to be exactly the same. So this has to be yellow, which forces this to be blue, yellow, yellow. That forces a blue. And blue, yellow. 2 3 4 5. This is yellow. This is blue. That's yellow. Good. Now this one here has to be blue. This has to be a yellow to finish. This one now has to be blue and yellow. Good. Now we're going to have a repetition here in one of these two we can work with, I think. We just got to find where it commingles with something else. It's not you, because again, we already did that one. And this doesn't have the same repetition as any other column. This guy here doesn't have the same repetition. So we must be having to look on the horizontals. Let's go down that road then. Let's look at you first. I tend to do the ones that have the doubles because I can easily see them in the other rows or columns. But this one is not the same as this one, so we have to go to this guy. We have just a back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, these two here are the same. So this has to be blue, yellow, yellow. There we go. Got that one done. One more to go. That one was better than the other one. Still was not magnificent, but hey, we got through it without too much trouble. So we'll take those all day long. This one will be blue, yellow, 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 and yellow, and yellow, and blue, blue. Good. Put these here to get those going. This one here. This one has to be yellow, so that's blue. 6 and 6 we're looking for. 2, 4, 6. These are both yellows. This is blue, that's yellow, and blue, and yellow, and yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are both yellows, so that's blue and yellow and blue. This one is done with the yellows, so these are blue and blue. That's yellow. 2, 4, 6. This is done with blues, so now these are both yellows. 2, 4, not quite on you. I'm sure there's still a little, yep, here's one, a blue, so that forces the yellow and the blue and the yellow, and then another blue. This one is blue. This one will be done now. 2, 4, 6. This is yellow and blue. 2, 4, 5. Okay, this one we can do our little trick with. Because we have 2, 3, 4, 5. If we were to put a blue here, that puts a ton of yellows here. So this is yellow. We can also say that this one can't be blue because that would still leave these being a bunch of yellows. Now this one here, 2, 4, 6. So these are both blue. That's yellow and blue. This one now can be done. The yellows are done, so the blue goes in and the yellow, yellow, not you, you. These are blue and blue. Either one of these done? 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. No. What about top to bottoms? Don't necessarily see it just yet. Oh, wait, here. This is yellow. This is blue. That's a little something. This is blue. 2, 4, 5. Nope, nope. Oh, this one here becomes yellow. 2, 2, 4, 5. Nope, not you. We're going to have to find the little bits and pieces again now to get these guys sorted out, it looks like. Because I don't see anywhere we already have 6 and 6. And I also currently don't see anywhere we have just a given digit somewhere, but we do tend to miss those from time to time with all the color going on, so it can be hard to pick through them a little bit. So let's dig through some of these. Let's go horizontal. See maybe if there is any kind of repeat at the same time as looking for 6x6s. No repeat in here that I can see. It's not a, oh, this one right here is just done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, this is yellow, then blue. That was something. That's not quite done. I don't see repeats. It gets harder to see repeats, of course, when there's a bunch of gaps all over the place. It becomes harder to see which ones are which. I don't see a repeat there. 2, 4, at least 4 there. I don't see a repeat on any of those. You're done. Not you. There's not enough here to do repeats. 2, 4. And we can't really say anything about that one yet either for our little trick that we tend to do. This guy here doesn't appear to have any repetition. 5. Do you? Oh, I thought we were going to get something up here. but I do not see anything. So let's move on from that one. 2, 4, 5 here again. Do you repeat? Doesn't look like it. Okay, you're done. 2, 4, 5. Do you repeat in any way? No, not that I can see, and you're done. So let's go to the the verticals. No, I was hoping we'd get a repeat there, but we do not. What about you? 2, 4. No. Not enough doing for a repeat on that. There's just not enough space left over. 2. Oh, this one's done. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blues all through. That helps, because then that's going to finish that and put a yellow here and a blue here, which is then going to put a yellow here and a blue here, which is then going to put a yellow here. Good. Got a little bit going on that one. That was good. Now let's see if that gave us anything else. 2, 4, 6. Yep, these are both yellows. This one looks like it's done. 2, 4, 6. Yep, these are both blue. That's a yellow, blue, yellow. 2, 4, 6. This is blue. Now this one here has to be yellow. 2, 4, 6. This is blue, yellow, blue. And this one is done. I think it's a yellow. It is. Cool. There we go. We got through them. Not too bad. I mean, it took a little bit longer on a couple of those. That one was a little bit tricky today. It wasn't quite as straightforward as some. Really had to dig into some of those and find some repetitions and some odd patterning and stuff like that. But we got through it. So, cool. Well, that's the end of them for today. That was July 26th. Oh, hi. Hope you all enjoyed that one, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.